Okay. The quests we currently have active in Glenumbra are legitimate interests, mists of corruption, retaking Camlawn, to the weird tree, and weird and coven. I think we're going to start with to the weird tree today because we keep avoiding that one.
I've got legitimate interest, retaking Camlorn, Lion Guard stand, and Weird and Coven.
Okie dokie. Well,
I'll just run along.
I got 3 out of 5, that's not bad.
yes, as I said, we will probably just start doing the quest because we've avoided doing these ones for quite some time, so...
Push-ups with my belt.
Don't forget that the Reaper's Journal is available to view on our YouTube channel, the Reaper's YouTube channel. And, huh? Oh yes, we have a list of completed quests, so if you need to know which ones you need to be completing to catch up with us, just have a look at that. If everybody could travel to me, please, because I have changed wayshrine. I'm wearing the noble suit.
Well, my bug is full again.
Right, it looks like we're all here, so we shall head to the weird tree. We didn't know. Right, for those of us with this quest, we should be able to talk to Wiress Gwen here. What? Who? Damn it all! The last person who snuck up on me got a sword in the gut for their trouble. I didn't mean to startle you. Wiress Elena sent me to help. Sorry, old habit. I was in the guard before joining the weird. Damn bloodthorns have taken our weird tree. I've never seen magic like this. I don't know what you can do, but if Elena sent you, your help is welcome. Quite right, Grumble. Would you mind ever so moving us all?
I started a quest. Reclaiming the elements.
Yes, that is one that we, I think we have already completed. Yeah, because that's like the prerequisite quest to this one. Right, have we all been moved?
Yes, I'm trying.
You say yes, I'm what?
Trying.
Oh, moved. Okay. Okay, thank you for that. Right, let us continue. Have a look around, if you must, but we need to act soon. What can I do to help? The Bloodthorn cultists stole our portal stones. I swore off violence when I left the guard, but killing cultists might be the only way to recover the portal stones. I can deal with the cultists for you. We need those stones to get into our enclave without being seen. Recover the stones and activate them inside the hut so my sisters can join you. I still have my stone. Here, set it by the entrance to the weird tree, and I'll step through to meet you. I'll take care of it. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, reclaiming the elements isn't the prerequisite story, that is the one that we are doing now.
Oh, looks like I got 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Stay with the crown, please, Reiko.
Yeah, sorry, I just need to make a note of what quests we picked up so that I can list them. Right. There should also be a law book around here. Here it is, Guide to the Daggerfall Covenant.
Already picked up.
They all smell. That's what the book says. They all smell and cheat at PvP.
I just got all the lore books in Glenumbra.
Nice. Right, into the hut.
We chat with them, but
Nah. I'll fire until everybody's in. I think that's everyone.
Still got 20 of those drinks you gave me, Grumble.
oh, the dubious Cameron throne.
Yeah, I got 19 left, I think.
Okay, use the south portal stone. It's one portal open.
There's a trunk here for
You're right, what? See? Was my pizza. I just needed to get who's alpha here.
Do they look at you and go, no?
Right.
There's also a book up in the hut that we missed called Glenumbra's People. Should you wish to read it by the fireplace? And a note.
But we don't have time right now.
Yeah. And a note on the floor, letter to Wirus Gwen. Right. Let's just make our way around clockwise. Anti-clockwise even. No,
That's clockwise.
clockwise, yeah. No, I'm being a bit slow this morning.
It's
Mhm.
afternoon.
Afternoon? Fuck. Bananas.
There you go. Oh, that's bad noise from Roxy.
Oh, sorry. Moment. I
you
will
just flushed your microphone down the toilet.
Right, into the caves.
I thought, ooh, a chest. No, it was not. That's disappointing.
Like me a couple of weeks ago when I thought I saw a wood node and it was a lump of meat. Very weird.
How rude.
Mm.
Another portal stone.
Now should be better. I was making another cup of coffee, so you were hearing water.
Okay.
Not toilet, I swear.
Sounded like the apocalypse.
How do you know know what the apocalypse sounds like.
I've been there twice.
Who are you,
What,
Buffy?
You better rise over the
Oh, Bennett.
Alright. Let's continue round.
Oh, where I am.
I think I'm gonna leave you to it, guys, because it's still good weather here, and I wanted to go out for a bit of cycling.
Okay, dokie, you're okay.
Okay, love.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Bye, man.
Thanks.
And we'll see you later.
Soon.
Catch you later.
Boy.
Bye.
Boy.
I think everybody's here.
No.
Apart from Roxy.
Right, I don't die with my new private ability.
There's the north portal stone. We should just have one more stone to activate. I don't know about you guys, but Glenumbra has felt particularly lengthy.
I thought seems to make good progress. If you look at the map, we've completed a lot with this.
I think it's because we've done it in like a roundabout way.
Yeah.
I couldn't get through the trapdoor. Morgana's bear was in the way. Bob,
You have to go
move
back
your
and
ass.
forth.
You leave
Back and
Paul
forth.
alone. Yeah, Bob.
No,
Bob, Bob the bear.
good name. Bob.
I have Scabby the Scamp.
We only know two Bobs. One's my uncle and one was a man who was in the back of his car.
My war cookie is called Angel. There's something poetic about my angel ripping your throat out.
Right, now we have to open a portal for Wirus Gwen.
Yeah. I need guts.
Oh shit.
Alright, we all here?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Roxy. And talk to Wirus Gwen. You placed my stone well. I should be protected this close to the tree. What should I do next? We need to summon the Guardians. With their power we can cleanse this place of Angof's foul influence. how do I summon the Guardians? Angof's cursed vines prevent the Guardians from getting anywhere near the tree. The weird tree, sorry. Find the vines that grow within the circles of weird blossoms and destroy them. That should allow the Guardians to appear before you. Let's go kill us some vines.
Let's do it.
And this time, just for fun, we'll go anti-clockwise.
Oh great, so you'll throw up.
Cleared the corruption of air.
Did everyone
I think so.
I got it.
Yep, cleared for everyone. I wasn't even there, it cleared for me. I was grabbing Morgana's nose. Sorry, that sounds a bit...
Sounds a bit naughty.
Yes.
Rumble.
Hello. Well, it was right in my face, I just had to grab them.
Think through.
My girl's alone. We need to talk to her first, the Guardian.
I don't know, it won't let me talk to her. Oh, yeah. This pollution is almost too much for me to bear. Help us restore balance to the weird tree.
Things just got spawned.
There it is. Right, that's that one. Now the corruption of Earth.
Still want to skip through the dialogue then.
Quite possibly. So yes, please remember not to skip through the dialogue.
I did.
That was said just a little too fast.
The earth weakens. Angof's poison corrupts it. Together we will crush this vile manifestation. I'm ready. Good. I cannot harm this corruption of the earth, but I can protect you from its attacks. Listen to my warnings, and you will prevail.
We don't need no warning.
Oh, there's no call.
Yep, no call. Back to Iris Gren. I can feel the oppressive weight of Angof's corruption lifting. I sense the gratitude of the Guardians, but I also sense fear. Angof's vermin are afraid. All of the spirits of corruption have been destroyed. You did well, and I'm happy to stand at your side. Now we finally have a chance against Angof in putting an end to his unholy corruption. There's one more challenge we have to face, though. Angof's last wraith nests within the tree. It won't be banished very easily, but the Guardians promise to help you. When you're ready, enter the tree and expel the foul spirit. I'll put an end to this right now. Purifying the weird tree. Right. Make sure you don't go running off without everybody. We appear to have been
Yeah.
split.
Morrigan's in her own instance.
That's alright.
Got this.
Alright,
Let's kick his ass.
let's do it.
I'm finished.
Hey!
Right, there's the exit. Let's go. Nicely done.
Wasn't me really, it was the scamp.
And everybody talk to Wireless Gwen. It's so beautiful. Do you see? Things have already changed. The weird tree has been restored. I'm just glad I was able to help. Thank the Guardians that you did. We were losing this battle, but now things are different. And you, a stranger, it's a wonder you risked your life for us. There's no end to the surprises this world has to offer.
So I can't.
Thank you.
Oh,
Well, of the north.
that's skill 5. Yay.
Yay. Right.
Anyone else got that?
I just got weird friend.
Yes.
You are a weird friend.
Right then.
Yes, I am.
Everybody follow me.
Where are we going?
This way.
Why?
Because there's things to discover over here.
I got
Is
it.
it the wasteland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get out of here. It's for the weirdos.
It's pronounced weird trees rumble.
Weird weather.
Yes, this place is rather weird.
Am I the only one with that quest now?
No.
There's
Which quest?
Werewolves to the north.
Possibly.
Sorry, jokers.
Yeah.
Lions.
I got it from the same woman that we just gave that quest to.
Yeah, it must have been one that we already completed then, because... Oh, is it up there? Right, well, we have a quest giver over here called Sir Hadir. We shall speak to him. You look strong and capable. I could use your help if you're willing, and if you're brave enough. What do you need? The Almeri Dominion has captured Farwatch Tower. They're using it to signal their ships at sea. I was ordered to intercept messages passing between the tower and the Dominion camp, but we're spread too thin and I need to defend this position. I can interrupt the messages for you. Excellent. The messages go to the Dominion camp's commander. Find the commander and you'll find the messages. Bring any messages you find to Captain Glenumbra. She's up on the cliffs. Intercept messages and take them to Captain Glenumbra. Got it. The sooner we discover the Dominion's plans, the better. Infiltrate their camp, locate their commander, and retrieve any messages you find. Okay. So that one is Signals of Dominion. Hmm. Well, he's very trusting.
Yeah, I mean, we could be Dominion spies.
Technically we are.
There's another quest this way.
Right. Yes, let's go over the bridge.
Boxes wanting an invite.
Okie dokie.
Thank you. So, we should find messages and put fake ones?
Mhm.
That would be our plan, but they have not the same amount of imagination as us.
Yes. Right, I've just shared all the quests we have, Woxy, so
But I was spotting.
I may have to share them again
Quite stuff here as well.
then. There is indeed.
Jesus, no, 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 no.
Did you fall off a roof?
Aw,
A cliff?
poor.
Ha ha ha. Right, talk to Corporal Alduin.
Aldrin.
Ambushed. Of all the stupid luck, I barely got out of there alive. What happened? Our scouting party was ambushed. With all the fighting and confusion, we got separated. Now I'm too badly hurt to find my scouts. I can search for your scouts. Really? That would ease my mind. Curse these wounds, or I'd go along with you. The last time I saw my scouts, they were retreating towards the tower. They're all recruits, and I'm worried about them. Send anyone you find to the base of the tower. Get to safety. I'll find your scouts. I saw the other scouts run up the stairs towards the tower. Watch out. The place is crawling with Dominion troops. Okay.
Why is he ignored?
I don't know. That is Wayward Scouts, that one.
Two people have gone very far ahead.
Are you fighting over nodes again? You know Sabor gets lonely if you run off. This is the time he pretends to have friends.
Indeed. Right. Moxie, did you get all the quest shares?
Oh, but 3.
Okie dokie. Well, we are currently doing Wayward Scouts.
Yep.
There is one over here. Recruit Sorais. Didn't think I'd make it. Barely made it into hiding before more of those bastards showed up. But by the 8, it's good to see a friendly face. Can you make it to the base of the tower? Yes, I can make it. I even have information to pass on to my commander, so the scouting mission won't be a complete failure. Be careful getting out of here.
Again, this guy doesn't know us from Adam.
Yes, and considers us to be a friendly face. Okay. 1 sec, guys. Hold fire.
Steal all the nodes in this area.
Oh, it's invisible.
We don't need her.
How rude.
Thanks.
She doesn't even.
Oh. Morrigan's sad now. She does not.
Wake up.
Mhm.
Wake up. Are you dreaming?
Oh, Woxy, I'm so glad you're not my alarm clock. That would be very creepy.
Dreaming of a white new life festival.
Well, we all know I cannot sing. It
Mhm.
will kill all of you.
Don't know that at all.
We don't know. You just keep telling us that, but we don't believe you.
Well, you have only one life.
I don't know. I
What
have
do you
9. I'm a
know?
Khajiit.
I have many lives. I have Grambos and Reikos.
What happened? Hey! wanted here.
Are you alright there? Some strange noises going on.
With me, word? Cough. Cough?
Cough, yes.
Well, these are triggered my allergy, so
Oh dear.
I'm a little bit tense. Joke? Oh, not the word. Stew? No, that's for cooking. Oh my god. What's the word? You cannot breathe properly.
Can't think of
This
what
is-
word Woxy's trying to.
Try to write it. I cannot understand properly if you will only say it. Morgana, I am the one who's making others to wait. Come! You are laughing at me.
No, not at you. With you.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for Morgana to come back and hear you saying that.
Go on.
I'll just have to tell her then. That's my phone. I want a picture. Okay, I'll take a picture of your wrinkle.
Morgana, come back or I will pick up every problem here. You will have nothing. Oh, the body again.
I'm just having a nap.
Yes, okay, I think we shall continue, and then I'm sure Morgana can catch us up.
Why the hell she left me?
Right, so talk to recruit Helene. I thought I was done for. Thanks for finding me. Can you get to the base of the tower on your own? Yes, I think so. But what about Cecil? She was ahead of us and I saw her get captured. They took her towards their camp on the beach. We can't leave without her. Get to safety. I'll find Cecil.
And again, you just take our word for it and you go scampering off.
Yeah. Very nice weather, though.
Perfect beach weather. It means the beach will be empty.
Oh, I didn't pack my sports bra, though.
There's a guild contract spindle clutch here.
Okay. only fashion one out of your beard, Grumble.
No, that's true.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
Yes.
It's quite right. We
I will forgive you.
we got the second scout, and we now have to rescue recruit Cecil.
Was that Helene?
Yeah.
And we're just down the stairs.
Yep,
Souls, come back. Right, we're all here.
I claim this heavy shot.
Right, Cecil is behind the crates. You arrived just in time. Are you injured? Not too badly. Luckily you got here ahead of their interrogator. Thanks for freeing me. Now we have to look for the others. I found the others. They should be back at camp. Okay. Right, there is a world boss nearby, so let's go deal with that, I think.
Smash it in the face, in the face, in the face.
Have we still got recruit Cecile to find?
No, that was recruit Cecile. We have to talk to her, but that's back at camp.
Ah, right, okay, that's...
Oh,
There's a law book here.
Yes, Theo Bison's Natural Observations. Here I am, 10 paces from the giant bear. Growlfang. He truly is a remarkable creature, serene, noble, handsome, and coming this way! Right, we ready?
could we keep him? Oh, poor, kill it.
All done. And everybody races for the
Grumble, you
Rubidite. Right?
bastard!
Well, I thought you were invisible.
Right. Where do we go from here?
There's a delve over there.
Yes, let's go do the delve first.
2 seconds, I'll be right back.
She's leaving me again.
They always do.
Oh, Delva? We will do Delva?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To my legs, Grandma. But shouldn't we wait with Delva to the Morgana?
Yeah, we'll just wait on the inside of the delve.
Okay. So I will just pick up every heavy shot I will see.
Grumble's killing rats.
There's a delve in Craglorn. Exarch Stronghold. You know, the one where you have to kill the bloke and put his head on a plate.
Yeah.
For the daily quest. Next to him is a bait box, and every time I've been there, there's always 3 worms in it and other baits. So technically, all you have to do is go in there, log it, raid it, log out, log back in again, and you'll keep on getting worms.
Well, that doesn't sound as fun.
No, but
What was that about worms? Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
it's a Delta Dragonlord where one of the bosses has always got a bait box next to him, which every time I've been there, it's got 3 worms in it. So if you keep on using the technique of logging in and logging out, which resets your resets the what do you call it, the containers, you can harvest worms quite quickly.
Come to me.
Yes, we're just inside the delve, Morgana.
Yep, I'm here.
Are you?
Yep.
Marvellous, let's go.
Where's what?
Roxy's down here.
Roxy's waiting. Do you want to do every killing here? You will just loot.
Hmm.
And here we go! Gotcha!
You're right there, Grumble.
I want another apple.
There's
Oh
also
my
some
God.
Dominion orders for Endoom.
No!
Okay, now.
No, I can't go behind. Please.
I found someone who is worse at singing than me.
I'm actually
Aw.
a trained singer.
Oh, someone is saying here.
Still talking about my singing.
I guess. Don't sing anymore. Where is my prey?
Back.
Crap, crap.
Empty
Chest
the
over here, Morgana's. Oh, and a rat, marvellous.
Thanks for the rat.
Why the hell? I am from W.
Morgana, your chest.
Yep, yep. Thank you.
Do I have to start naming yourself A Woxy?
I should knew that at the start, not now. Now it's late.
If only you had named your character the same as your username on the website, you'd be up quite high. With Avariana.
Yes, it was just Voxifera is a tag I used about 12 years at MMO, so I did it for people who knew me.
I tell you what, next event we'll go the other way through the list.
You said that the last time.
Did we?
I did not.
Simple
I
one.
remember that.
So,
Oh.
stop, see?
What's over here?
Ooh.
Chest. That would be mine, I think, isn't it?
Yes, that's what they're telling you. Wakey wakey.
Let's just double checking.
Ooh.
me not be in bed.
Don't run off, save the crown. Crown.
Yeah, especially seeing as there's going to be a boss over here.
My pet was still fighting a skeleton.
Wellington. Jack's Wellington.
Souls, Woxy, don't run ahead, please.
What is there that we are waiting?
We're waiting for Morrigan.
Again.
What do you mean again?
She's been very cheeky today, isn't she?
It's all that coffee and pizza. You're not allowed pizza anymore.
Right. We have Odeon at the end of the corridor here. Is everybody ready?
Oh, we're killing a skeleton.
Okay. How about the...
Good.
Completely ill.
And Dune Explorer.
What are we doing next?
Now we are making our way out of the dungeon, out of the delve.
Go the long way.
I'm getting kind of heavy as well. I'll move the
Oh, see Morrigan.
Yay.
Once we get out of the delve, I'll get my merchant up.
Mine is better.
Fine, I'll get my banker up.
That's not that impressive.
If only you could bring a deconstructor with you.
Yes, there are other assistants that people are suggesting might be worthwhile than putting on the crown store.
And by people, we mean you.
Yeah. It's not just me. I'm sure other people would like the idea of having a portable cooking station or a guild store.
Yep.
Or someone that would repair your gear for you.
A deconstruct one would be really handy though. Because you normally either sell the item or deconstruct it.
Yes, this is true.
I've gone quiet, my good sir.
A constructor won't help me because I am leveling up tools.
Hmm. Yes, it all depends on which tune you're on, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's why I'm switching so often. Every
Well-
time I have to pull back.
Yes. My warden's up to level 45 on his enchanting now.
Well, enchanting is suck. Don't like enchanting. It's the worst skill line ever.
Everybody stand by the aided well, do not click it!
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Not until everybody's here.
Don't touch it!
Right, is everybody on the well?
Yeah.
Okay,
And now we are doing
there we go. Now we all have a buff.
What time?
That way.
for 10 minutes.
Has anyone got an eyelid pattern?
No, none yet.
No.
Me either.
Well, I just realised we're in an eyelid room, so we
Yes.
had the chance of getting.
The only thing my chest contained was a blue ruby ash staff and gold.
Don't do it, man.
Yes.
Guess what time it is?
Where you going, boy?
Right, is everybody out?
No, my tree. Yeah! How did you get it?
No. Right, follow me. Oh, merchant. Yes, sorry, my bad. Coming back.
Thank you.
One merchant.
Where's the bank of gold?
Because he wants to be.
Fucking nut. For a priest.
Wow, stereotypes abound today.
I got a weird branch of the weird tree, which is ornate.
Yes, I got that too.
Okay, so
Oh, Jesus. Bounty's full again.
May I be your assistant?
Come, do your trading here.
I heard
Slightly
that.
erotic.
no charge to have a look. Which isn't bad until an Argonian says it's like, ooh, no.
It always sounds erotic.
Alright, is everybody finished with the merchant?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
Same with the banker.
yes.
Are we all ready to continue?
Going all the way back to that place.
We're going for a little ride.
Going over here.
Okay, so
Right, we're going to pop AFK for a sec, but she says that she will catch up with us, so we shall continue. You're right.
No, I've got dead leg.
Oh, poor bother.
I think I've missed something. I'm going to quickly go back and talk to the others.
Well, you haven't missed anything other than sticking with the crown.
Don't stick with Voxifera. She's looting every nut she sees.
Mhm.
Got a lion.
Right, so we'll collect the Dominion messages on our way through.
Poor Dominion soldiers.
Boss.
I'm sorry, guys. This is murder. Very strong, but
welcome to Jamrock. What's she?
oh, that's not Morgana.
How could you tell?
Like a demon.
Love it.
Listen to welcome to Jamrock.
On my back.
Feeling old, Woxy?
Oh.
Right, talk to Captain Gillame here.
Talking?
Quiet. Dominion soldiers are everywhere. I intercepted these signal messages from the Dominion. Hadir had to recruit a mercenary? Not a good sign. Let me see those messages. By the 8th, the Dominion's planning a full-scale assault. These messages, they're waiting for orders to attack. We have to stop the commander from issuing that order. I killed the Dominion commander. Thanks, Stendar. That will buy us precious time. We need to douse their signal fires before they can send their command. Take this storm rune and use it to put out the fires. Then meet me on the shore. Yeah, okay, let's go do that first.
You run away! Oh, I heard echo. Oh. Yeah, there's catchy. Done. Oh. Too catchy.
That pug just did an amazing forward roll over this table. It looked awesome. Proper stuntman moment.
To take two?
Yeah.
What?
Well, his name, I don't know, I call him R2. It's like R2D2, but he's not R2D2, he's R2 Take.
Oh.
I know, I'm terrible.
Right, use your rune of storm atop the tower.
It's raining.
It is.
Hallelujah.
Oh no.
It rained.
Just in the game.
Hey guys, sorry, listen, I've got a bit of a thing going on with child, upsetting another child, so I am going to log off and go
Okey-dokey.
bring the living shit out of her.
Okie dokie.
Enjoy.
Various other punishments that I can come up with in the next 10 minutes that it takes her to come home.
Me
Because
too,
she's
Rob.
in deep shit right now.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I will speak to you later.
See you soon.
Okay, speak to you later, Morgana.
Bye. Right, I'm going to cut that.
Yes.
Anybody hears that, they might think it completely wrong way.
Yeah. Yes, I will definitely cut that bit out.
Kill him.
Okay, now kill him.
I'm going for flutter.
Okay.
It's not
Head-
fun if Morgana is not here.
Head down to the beach.
Roll down.
we'll have Captain Glenn here.
Wait, she was just up there.
Good work extinguishing those signal fires. You were clearly in time. There's no sign of an impending Dominion attack. So we stopped the attack? We didn't stop the attack. You did. You've given us crucial time to bring in reinforcements. Now we can repel this invasion before it gains a foothold. We owe you one for this. Good job. And then we have Recruit Cecile. Or Cecil. Good to see you again. I hate to think what would have happened to me if you hadn't come along. I see you all made it back safely. That we did, thanks to you. Now that we're all back together, we have a better chance to put an end to this Dominion incursion. That's those quests complete. So, we shall make our way back across the bridge and head towards the Way Shrine.
Revenge. Where are we off to, Captain?
Right then. Let me just get my bearings. Right. Right, from here I think we shall travel to Eagle's Brook Way Shrine and we'll start completing the quests around there.
Oh, look, there's a crest map right there. Quest behind.
Yes, are we all here?
No, I'm looking where you are and beautiful.
I see Souls, I see Grumble.
Where the hell is Cam? Here it is somewhere. Beaver. What's he coming? I don't see souls. Oh, he's there.
Getting a block. I like your blue balls.
One sec guys, I'll be with you in 1 minute.
Should I be bad girl or not?
Always
Oh,
bad.
Mia's not here, so Grandma, you have a chest here.
Okay, right, let's go grab this quest over here. Talk to Tamian Salan.
Thank you, Woxy.
Ah, I should be the bad girl.
Once Crumble and Moxie come join us.
Yeah, no.
Here she comes. Right. Please, they won't listen to me. It's true that I used to run with the Red Rooks, but I quit. I hate all the chaos they're causing in Glenumbra. Now I just want to help save my town, but the guards don't believe me. Why did they tie you up? The guards caught me sneaking around. They don't believe I'm trying to save the village. The Bloodthorn are gathering the villagers at the docks for sacrifice. They kill them and raise them as zombies. I don't want my friends to end up like that. How can I help? My father's a mage. His signature spell is a spell of hiding that I know can protect the villagers. If you can reach our house and prepare the spell, I can rescue the villagers and meet you there. You just need to convince Dame Clarique to free me. I'll talk to Dame Clarique. You'll find Dame Clarique up the road. She's the knight in charge of this Lion Guard unit. Since she's the one who had me tied up, you'll need to convince her to let me go. Okie dokie. That's the White Mask of Merion.
I like Zombieland. Good movie.
Never seen it.
I don't see it yet. La la la.
Right, and there was another one. Oh, that must have been the same one.
Yeah, I think it's just it's this person over here telling you this person's over here.
Okay, fair enough. Then let's go talk to that person over there. Talk to Dame Clarique. As if the problems in Camlorn weren't enough, we have cultists and bandits harrying our flanks. I've been assigned to keep an eye on the situation here, and my vigilance paid off. We captured one of those Red Rook bandits. That bandit's trying to save the village. You talked to him, didn't you? Why exactly do you trust this bandit? I'm not even convinced there are any villagers left alive in there to save. We haven't seen anyone but the cultists. Persuade?
Yeah.
Why would a bandit try to sneak into a village full of evil cultists? I suppose that's a good point. If what he's told us is correct, we wouldn't see the villagers anyway. He says they're being kept down by the docks. Very well, I'll let the bandit go. I just hope I don't regret this. Right. Where are we now?
Shortcut.
Yes.
Did Morrigan say she's not sure?
She said shortcut.
Oh, okay.
I'm not fishing.
Not even for a compliment.
Hey.
Earlier though, Morrigan, when you said that you were a marshmallow, it did come up some strange images. Mainly you sat in a big cup of hot chocolate.
Right.
You looked happy. Bobbing around.
I think that's just a tad too hot for me. I would melt. Being a marshmallow and all. And also, my nephews and nieces would eat me without mercy.
Bye.
Put it this way, if you give them a marshmallow, you've got to move your fingers really quick before they bite them off.
Lowering a mouse into a snake tank. Variable.
Right, is everybody here?
Yeah.
Into Salon House. No. There's a letter from Tammy in Salon.
Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah.
What?
She's falling off a cliff.
Oh, okay. I was
Marion
afraid.
Salon's spellbook. I think we might need this. Finally made the spell work. I was barking up the wrong tree as far as the shrouding ashes were concerned. Turns out they weren't necessary at all. So that I don't forget, the formula for Marian's white mask is as follows. Tamian will love this spell, I can't wait to show him. First, recite my incantation over the ritual table to begin the spell. Then place the masking salve in the centre of the table. I'll detail that recipe elsewhere, but I made quite a lot of it. Third, light a candle and place it so it blends the scent of the salve with the candle's smoke. Finally, when the smoke and scent have blended, place the glass gems. They'll be infused with the aura created by the rest of the spell. So we need to do an incantation, then the masking salve, then light a candle, then place glass gems. So there's the box of glass gems. There's a salve cabinet.
I just needed to have the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it says we don't need the shrouding ashes at all, do we?
Nope. Not one single.
And there's a shrouding ritual. Note to self, my four fondest memories are the new words of power for the table as of Seven Suns Dawn, the Mages Guild, my wife Amelie, my birthplace Camelon, my son Tamian.
I hope that's not in order of preference.
This table is prepared for ritual magic, simply waiting for an incantation to begin the process. The Mages Guild, my wife Emile, my birthplace Camelon, my son Tamian. The ritual table vibrates with power, waiting for components to be placed upon it. Place the masking salve. The salve hums with power as the scent of cherries wafts up from the table. Place and light the candle. The burning odour of the candle mixes with the cherry scent of the salve. The spell increases in power. Place the glass gems. Success. The spell is complete.
How did you get in?
Wow.
It's from that bit there.
Ethan, why are you miles away from the group?
Got on the mountain.
Right, so we talked to Marian Salam. Yeah, there's the spell book. And then you need to collect the 3 different parts.
Yeah, okay.
Souls, you with us?
Yep.
Okay, so talk to Marian Salam. You cast my spell, the masking ritual, but why? Your son sent me here to cast your spell. He should be here shortly. Tamian? Here? I hoped he would return. There's no time for that right now, though. We need to act before the Bloodthorn cultists cause more damage. The Bloodthorn have been draining my essence to fuel their necromantic rituals. They're transporting the animated dead from the docks. They've sent zombies as far north as Cath Badraud, and Daggerfall is next. How can we stop them? I'm imprisoned in a pocket plane of oblivion. I think I can use the magic I still possess to collapse the plane and end the ritual, but in case I fail, you need to burn the Bloodthorn's boats. Don't let any more zombies leave the village. I'll stop the Bloodthorn.
Since when could zombies fail?
I imagine they're being sailed somewhere by someone.
Brave someone.
Cool. Right, so we're now doing cutting off the source. Oh, and there's Tamian. I'm glad to see the spell worked. That should keep these villagers safe. I heard you talking to my father, though. I hope you're not going to pursue his foolish plan. It's too dangerous. You don't think his plan will work? Oh, it'll work, but it's idiotic, as usual. My father only takes into account the big picture. What do you mean? He's going to collapse his prison. I'm not an expert in pocket planes, but that doesn't sound healthy. He's going to kill himself to stop the ritual. I can't let that happen. I'm going after him. What should we say?
Save Glenumbra.
Yeah, but fuck them. They're AD. I'm torn on this one.
Yeah, but do you really want to help cultists?
Ah, yeah, that's true.
So?
Alright, yeah, you're on your own then.
Okay. You're on your own. Glenumbra is more important. I'm going to stop the Bloodthorns. I understand. This is my battle to fight. Go. Stop the Bloodthorn. I'll free my father and bring him back here. Meet me here after you destroy the Bloodthorn boats.
Yes, unfortunately, Woxy, oblivion spreads. We won't just stay in the Daggerfall territories.
No. Burn the boat.
But you could not fit a load of zombies on that boat.
Probably not.
There's a boat,
Oh, poor Macra.
To burn more boats.
I burnt one.
Oh, cool. And that should be all of them.
Yes.
Back to the house. Once everybody's here, we will talk to Tammy and Salam.
Oh, dead bodies. Oh, one dead body.
I failed him. What happened to your father? I used his spell, the one he always used to scare me with, to slip in unnoticed and rescue him. As we made our escape, we were overrun by Banekin. Father cast some kind of spell and I blacked out. When I woke up, I was here, and he was there. I'm sorry, Talion. I failed him, but you didn't. You stopped the Bloodthorn cultists, just like he wanted. I want to bury my father. Could you speak to Dame Clarique for me? I need a moment alone.
The fact that we paid for the feud.
Who keeps popping?
It's probably a notification or something.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yes, talk
Are you
to
making a push pop joke?
Dame Clarique. Bloodthorn cultists made a mad dash up the road. We cut down a number of them. They clearly weren't expecting to run into us. I assume you had something to do with that? I rescued the villagers and destroyed the Bloodthorn boats. So I see. Send the cultists right into our waiting blades. Good job. You were right about that bandit. He really came through for us. We'll deal with the remaining cultists and their zombies. Cool. I believe there is a world boss nearby for us to maim.
Yay, name!
Outrun me.
Oh, should we help us?
Why not? Even though it's their own stupid fault for summoning these things.
No. You're welcome.
They ever learn that? Unless you just get killed by it.
There's also a quest giver right here. Let's talk to Leon
Right.
Miliel. Is it Miliel?
I'm pretty sure this is a projection, not a ghost.
I'm on it.
We'll find out in a moment.
This
No,
one
he is a
is
spirit.
for Nia or Souls?
We'll have a look
Chest
for the...
over what's his-
Okay, we'll check the chest out in a minute. Don't recoil from me, traveller. I mean you no harm. I am a spirit of regret, not malice. What do you regret? What do I regret? I regret everything. But most of all I regret betraying Rosalind. Beyond lies Westry, or what remains of the place. This was my home, until the day the Nords attacked and the curse fell upon us. What happened? My wife, Rosalind, took up her sword. I should have trusted her, but I hid and prayed. A darker voice than Stendar's answered me, and the town paid the price. Will you walk my wife's path? If you fight as she did, perhaps you can lift this curse. How do I follow Rosalind's path? Rosalind fought to the end. When the Nords attacked, many of us cowered, but not Rosalind. She took action. Once they were Nord invaders, but now they are animated corpses and wraiths. Fight them as Rosalind did, and relive her final moments. Oh, there's still more to say. Okay. What did Rosalind do before she died? I don't know. While I prayed, she fought the invaders. I heard that she was going to light the signal fire at the lake to warn Eagle's Brook and perhaps compel them to aid us. Find something of hers, some jewelry perhaps. It may help. Why do I need something of Rosalind's? If you find one of Rosalind's keepsakes, it should help strengthen your connection and allow you to see her final moments as you follow her path. The stronger your connection, the better chance you'll have of lifting this curse and setting us free. Okay. And that is Ghosts of Westry. Right. Has the chest been... That's Morrigan's chest, I believe. You haven't opened a chest yet, have you?
tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
In 15 minutes.
Right. Oh, someone nearly got the attention of the bosses there.
Passar to put it.
I'm dead. Dead? Assad's assassin.
That is not
Right. Probably why. Let's wake our way into Westry, shall we?
Excuse me. I think it's
Yeah. Oh, I found Rosalind's necklace on that skeletal archer. Okay, right, we're going to quickly head over and grab this sky shard. Mm-hmm.
That's just what Grumble needed. He patiently waited for each one. Grumble, can you do that thing again? Like, memento again, please? You don't have to do the R bit, I just want to... Thank you!
What did you do?
I didn't do anything, I just looked at you.
Okay.
Time to go for a little swim. That was a little swim.
I intend to do something amusing for Halloween.
Okay.
Are you going to tell him what it is, or are you going to save it for a secret as well?
No, I'm going to tell him. I'm basically going to make a sun and moon that light up, and then
Okay.
give it to members of my family so it looks like they're possessed by Azura.
Oh, amazing.
That would be quite funny.
So once everybody's lit the Westry signal fire, to talk to Edgard the innkeeper.
Oh, seems I missed one step of the quest. Keepsake of Rosalind. What the hell is this?
Oh, you still haven't got a keepsake. You have to kill, loot skeletons and stuff to find it. The one that we found it on was over here.
One for that bit.
Yeah, I never think of.
You got it? Cool, you just have to go light the signal fire now and then...
One button to
Think
work.
of the That's the name.
honey.
Okay.
All here?
No. So it's over there.
Join you.
We'll talk to Edgar the innkeeper. Who's there? Stay back. Wait, is that you, Captain Rosalind? Is everyone alright in here? For the moment, I haven't forgotten how to swing a sword, and the inn's walls are stout. Apothecary Muriel's helping the wounded, but she needs more hawthorn berries. She can't make more healing poultices without them. I'll gather hawthorn berries. Stay here and protect the villagers. That would help a lot. Bring them to Muriel at her shop as soon as you can. And Captain, be careful out there.
Rat!
Get.
Check upstairs. See the desk. Oh, and the Rosalind's order. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Right, let's go find us some hawthorn berries.
Oh, what surprise soldiers run off the battle.
Yes, we need to be sticking to the crown, remember, please, guys.
Find our own berries, don't we?
Well, we won't know until we find some, will we?
I don't think there's any this way. We're going out the circle.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Okay, where are my chest? Chest. There it is! I see it! I see it! I see it!
Okay, I'm about to get some berries with this counter on.
This one is for souls, right?
It is, and it does count for everyone, so no, we don't have to get our own berries.
See if we can find another chest.
Hmm.
So I need to find one more.
Souls, did you get the chest?
Yep. 100 monies.
Three more hawthorn bushes to find. There's one over here. Morrigan's found one.
One over it.
So this should be the last ones. There we go. Right, now we need to talk to Apothecary Muriel. Who's in here? Captain Rosalind, I've been making poultices for the wounded, but I'm out of hawthorn berries. I have some hawthorn berries for you. By Mara, you always did have good timing. Here, let me prepare some poultices for you. If you can apply these to any wounded guards, they should be able to get back into the fight. Okay, there's someone outside.
Anyone got a merch?
There is a merchant already out. Not sure whose it is, but
Whatsy, stay still!
Okay. Sorry. Staying still, staying still, staying still. Oh, I see something over there.
No, no you don't. Stay.
I see it.
You see nothing.
Let me go. torturing me. Could I go? No, 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 no!
That was mean.
Souls? She stopped so you could use her merchant. That's rude.
It's still there.
And you are picking up my mushroom.
You did not eye up the mushroom. You were eyeing up the other thing.
And it's still over there, so you know.
I don't know. Could I go?
Yes, I finished. Alright, I need to find some more injured soldiers.
Since Foxy had blue hair,
Mm.
I wouldn't stop shoes. Let them use your merchant.
There's an injured one here, but I can't use it on it.
It could be because we're in combat at the moment.
Cannot use it. Oh, still combat. Maybe now?
Nope.
That's weird.
It wanna to die.
Oh, that's 3.
And one more.
Found one.
There we are, they're all done.
I still need one.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah.
Ah, one more chest, please.
Mhm.
I found someone. Yep, there we go.
Cool. Need to talk to Lieutenant Marlene.
They need medical attention, but yet let go.
Captain, I went by your house to check on Leon. He was praying, but something wasn't right. What do you mean? He wasn't praying to Stendar. At least, it wasn't like any Stendar prayer I ever heard. And I heard another voice in the house. It was alien, Captain. Evil. I don't mind admitting that what I heard has me more than a little frightened. To the house.
It's alright, Waxy. We'll be finishing after this quest, I imagine.
I guess I am out of. I won't get chest again.
You never know, we might find one more.
We will see.
Ooh, who's he praying to?
Obviously some sort of danger.
Yeah.
Molag Bal.
But that's don't need the items.
Silly man.
Stab him in the face, in the face.
Now you know how I brought this evil upon Westry. Too weak to trust in Stendar, I gave us all to Molag Bal. If I see this through, maybe I can change what happened. Perhaps. Maybe you can help us. You're attuned to Rosalind now. If anyone can break this curse, it's you. When Rosalind discovered what I did, she fled to the town chapel. She lost her sword after a battle with the Nord leader. Retrieve the sword and bring it to her remains. The sword's in the chapel, the building beyond the burial vault. What aren't you telling me? Yes, you deserve the truth. Molag Bal turned Rosalind into a vengeful shade. He turned her into the tormentor of the people she fought so hard to protect. The sword might remind her who she really is. If not, you must destroy her and set us free. I'll do whatever is necessary. please finish this. Retrieve the sword from the chapel and take it to the burial vault where Rosalind died. Do what I cannot and face my poor wife's shade.
That poor woman, you selfish little man.
Well, all men are like that.
Excuse me?
Roxy!
Yes?
I think I stuck up for you.
Carrying on with this one.
Yeah, we'll just finish this one off. It shouldn't take much longer.
Book here as well.
Westry Captain's Blade. Take that.
And there's
And
some-
read the letters from Leon and Rosalind. It might come in handy when trying to remind her of what she really is.
Did no one else have that going through their head?
Oh, we are going to the tomb.
Yes, we are.
Oh, it's head.
Defeat the cursed shade of Rosalind.
Oh, we killed her again.
No, no. Sometimes we have to kill one person.
How many
Hopefully
times?
no more.
Oh, is it?
You had the strength to do what none of us could, and now I'm free. You have no idea what that means to me. But tell me, stranger, why did you do all of this? Leon sent me. Leon? I loved him once. Perhaps I still do. But there's the matter of Molag Bal to deal with first. Leon made a deal with the Daedric Prince, and despite your actions, that deal remains in place. What else can I do? My shade was only one aspect of the curse. There are also the innocent spirits of Westry and the angry spirits of the invaders. Use my sword to make the town safe for mortals, or use this gem to set the innocent spirits free. The choice is yours. What happens if I choose the sword? Then you must destroy the enraged wraiths and make Westry safe for mortal travellers once again. But that will leave the innocent spirits of Westry's villages trapped here forever, bound to the haunted town. What happens if I choose the gem? Then you would free the spirits of Westry's innocent villages, ending their bondage to this place. However, the danger to mortal travellers would remain, and the living will never find welcome or solace within Westry's borders.
Take the sword.
To be fair, no matter which way we go, I don't think mortal people would be quite happy to visit this place anyway. They'll either be haunted by the restless spirits of the people that used to live here, or attacked by the angry spirits that...
I think free the innocent spirits.
I think free the innocent spirits as well. So I'll take the gem. This gem represents Westry's torment. You'd use it to save us, even if Westry remains a danger to the living. That such mercy still exists make my heart glad. Take the gem and free the innocent spirits. When the deed is done, return to Leon.
And trap him in the town.
Right. Let's find us some innocent spirits.
No one is innocent.
Pro.
Rico!
Welcome back, Rico.
Hey, Reiko.
Is the
How-
journey still going on?
We're nearly.
Yeah, nearly finished. We all have to rescue our own villagers this time, I'm afraid.
Keep an eye out for chests for Roxy.
How was your bike ride, Ricky?
Oh, good.
Good.
Nice. Not a lot of people on the road, so that's always pleasant.
Definite bonus.
Yeah, people, who would want that? Every minute of every day, talking to you, sending messages, whispering you.
I'm giving up. Show me your innocent spirit.
They're inside buildings.
Yeah, find a house and you should find some spirits.
Count 4 in here, I've completed.
Well, every house I've walked into has been empty because I have a very strong suspicion you guys went there first.
Yeah.
It's a possibility,
Yes.
seeing as they disappear once you use the thing on them.
But since it don't count to the group.
No, you have to do it for yourself, I'm afraid.
That's rude.
It is. Quite right. Mhm.
Innocent spirits, where are you?
Waiting for everything to respawn.
Your freedom is here. Gotcha. Another one. Go to the heaven.
Right, Morgan just needs 2 more.
Morgan needs to regain feeling and have foot.
That would probably be good also. Ah.
Here we go. Oh.
And Woxy.
Yeah?
Oh,
What did
yeah.
I
Nothing yet, but I'm hoping you'll take back that comment you made about all men being selfish. I found you a chest.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Should I believe you?
Could be selfish,
Yeah.
So once you've got all your spirits, come find the crown.
Okay.
Find the crown easier than finding spirits.
By the way, because I am out of free room, will use someone. A moment. No. This?
You can stick them all in the guild bank if you don't want them, Wox.
Well, I
Well, send them to me and I'll put them in the guild bank.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll free up some space up here.
Darius. And you are Grumble.
I am.
Are you sure you're Grumble?
Last time I checked.
What did I do?
And when did you last check?
In the shower.
Come on, Woxy, before somebody else comes and gets this chest.
Ring.
Busy.
I'm racing. My poor horse. Go.
I'm just seeing Woxy's little arrow just dart across the screen.
Yep, we've all had a chest now.
Yes. Even Boxy. We're on the edge of the group. Oh, I see a fishing hole.
That's for another day of the week.
Uncle, you got a mansion?
Nope. Thank you.
Right, let's talk to Leon Miliel again.
Mount up, mount up. Shame it counts. Mount up. Yeah. You're in combat. No, 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 no. Okay, another skeleton, why not?
Right, talk to Leon. The lamentations of Westry's... there he goes. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? The lamentations of Westry's dead have been silenced. Now I can finally tell Rosalind how sorry I am. Thank you, traveller. Rosalind knows what you have done. Our torment is finally over. Rosalind has forgiven me, though Stendar knows I don't deserve it. Our thanks for bringing peace to Westry and rest to us all. May you walk in Stendar's light. Okie dokie. Well, I think that will bring us to the end of the Reaper's Journal for today.
So, what have we got left to do?
According to my achievement tracker, we've done 50 out of 53 quests in the Glenumbra. I know there's always slightly more than that, but
Yes.
we're going to finish it next week. Then. We've just
Yes,
got,
yes.
it's got a few areas up in the north to do now.
Yeah, there's not much left to do. We've got Camlorn to clear. We've got the Hag Fen.
And it helps if I bring up mine with the actual markers.
It might.
Cathedral.
Yeah, Cathedral is the biggest one. And Crosswitch. And that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, there's
cool.
the
There's Dows. And
Tomb of the Lost Kings as well.
don't forget we're not here next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Not
guys,
here
do
next
you
week.
know for what is this?
They are for Cragmorn in which one's which? Oh right, okay. I've never found the use for them. Apparently, there's in certain delves in Cragmorn there's a setup where you need to reflect light, and I don't know anyone who's ever done it.
Oh,
I thought they were used to resurrect the
The dead.
the dead things and then you fight them.
oh.
Is it those? Yeah, it's that one.
Basically, you don't need them and can just destroy them.
They used to be good, but not anymore.
Right.
Oh, so it's
So everybody's finished fighting.
So do you have plans on what you're going to do next week, Grumble?
Cry.
I don't know if I will be free next week.
Well, we won't be here next week because we will be in Brighton with some of the other guild members.
Isn't the
I
Imperial...
might just take the weekend off to
What, and just have no guild leaders at all?
Yep.
Interesting plan.
Ouch. We were left